So some quick thoughts about some of the things I see transpiring here on TikTok between this whole decentering men or exposing men sector, right? One of the things that I don't see, I keep seeing people's names, but I'm not seeing y'all say Cynthia G, which is crazy because, and even I want to say Feminista Jones, but I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't really know all of the stuff. I just remember Feminista Jones was talking stuff back in my pro-black male idolatry era, and the things she was saying at the time seemed so extreme, but she was spot on. I'm seeing a lot of names. I'm not seeing those two women come up much. Outside of that, one of the things, and I feel like I've said this many times before, please learn to have your own mind. Sometimes you really don't need to be listening to anybody. Turn it off. And it's crazy how narcissism presents itself everywhere as much as it can. Whether people feel like that's human nature, whether people feel like it's the programming, that's not the point. It's so crazy, and I experience this a lot with other women who I'm sure they would like call me their friend or say, you know, oh, I love her, da, da. But I definitely see that a lot of these women want to be the only one. They want to be the one. When in reality, the information that is being shared, baby, it's not about being the one. This is real life. This is really something. We're talking and touching on things that are taking away women's lives, taking away children's lives, taking away actually other men's life because of the nature of. So it's crazy to me when these women want to be the one. You're not the only one. A lot of times the reason why people gravitate towards you is because you're saying stuff that they thought about already, that they may not have had other people talk about or say, right? It's not to say that we all don't have our own way of putting things together, right? Because there's certain people you love their information because they put it together. They bring the examples, they bring the logic, they bring the emotion, they bring the whatever their specialty is. That's always beautiful. But it's so crazy because humans, they always want to be the one. They always create this false sense of competition. Okay, boom. But we cannot ignore the fact that a certain group of people love to copy off of other people. That comes in too. That's a part of it too. And it's a shame, but it's a repeated pattern. And we can't ignore that either. A lot of times we want to put ourselves above other people. Like, oh, there are followers, there are fans. Bro, it's okay to have the humility. Alignment. A lot of people align with you because they've thought about these things. They've said these things. They said these things amongst the people around them. You might have the bigger following, but that don't mean that you're the only one who says that. And women got to get out of the habit of also, you want to be the only one. If this is so important and this is so true, baby, repost that girl video. They'll like and comment, but they won't repost my stuff because they don't want my videos to go to their following, because y'all really have a problem. And I need y'all to seek help. And to all the young women or women in general coming out of divorces, coming out of harsh situations, women who are learning in this sector, baby, you're going to have to go within. You're going to have to learn yourself. You're going to have to tap in and learn certain things for yourself. You cannot just blindly follow people. Like, maybe it's the Leo in me, honey, but I'm never fanned out about nobody. I love people. I'll celebrate you. I'll before you even get to any big point. I don't need somebody to have a bunch of followers for me to really love them, love on them. Anybody that knows me knows how I get down. When I see something in you that is powerful, alignment with your purpose, I can see what you're doing. You're not an abuser. You're not out here. You know what I mean? I'm going to support you. And I don't care who gets bigger than me. There's so many people I've poured into who they're making bank, 6 figures, lot of followers, whatever the case may be, really popping off. And they will tell you who poured into them. And I'm not the only one who's poured into them, but they will tell you the role that I've played. Get over yourself, pretty much.